Hello everyone on YouTube, Libra here. This episode is going to be about depression.
Aww.
The depression when you're feeling sad, hopeless, miserable, and eventually commit suicide like Robin Williams did. I guess I'll start off by saying why I chose to do this video. I guess every year around this time, I guess you can say I get the blues. You know, it's getting cold, summer's over. I don't like this time of the year. I don't like the cold. So anyways, let's see, depression. Well, I'm going to talk about, like, the feelings of depression. You feel like you don't want to do anything, you lose interest in stuff. You find it hard to put a movie on and actually enjoy it. Same thing with a video game. You can't really get into a video game like you did prior. It really sucks. It's not fun at all. Anybody who's experienced depression knows exactly what I'm talking about. You go to a doctor, they'll tell you, oh, you should go on such and such pill that has all of these side effects. Now, isn't that just downright retarded? I ain't taking that fucking shit. Hell no. Well, I guess what stems my depression mostly is the lack of human contact. Like, I don't hang out with a lot of people. All you can really do is just wait for it to pass, pretty much. At the moment, I happen to have a nice glass of Zinfandel. It's not the greatest thing in the world, but it's better than nothing. I'm not advocating you drink alcohol, it's just a choice I made. So, it's between lack of, friendship with people, no dating, haven't dated anybody in 5 years. I'm just in a crummy area too. I mean, it's a lot of things. I mean, I'm trying to make the best of it, the best I can. I mean, I've met some cool people on YouTube, you know, that's great, but it's not the same as when you're sitting with somebody, or, you know, going out and having a drink, or it's just not the same. I mean, when I was in high school, I had my little group of friends, and it was fun. You know, I had a lot of good times. But sometime after high school, I guess when I hit my mid-20s, early mid-20s, people just started going in their own directions. Seeing less and less of people, and eventually I was down to like one good friend left, and you know, and plus I'm not working, that makes it even worse. If I was working, I'd be feeling good that I'm making money, but now that I'm not making any money, you know, that makes the depression even worse. You know, it skyrockets it. And since May, I've been trying to find a job, and I get the same old thing over and over. Oh, we'll call you. Well, am I getting a call? No. But of course, when I go in there, whether I get an interview, or if I just simply drop my application off and talk to a manager, they'll tell me, "Oh, Robert, you have such wonderful people experience." Because, I've worked in sales a lot of my jobs. Plus, I've worked in restaurants. Oh, really? Well, that's wonderful. If I have such a wonderful personality, why the hell aren't I getting a position? I mean, hello? I don't understand. Plus, my previous work history, I never called out, was always to work. I've even covered for people who didn't come to work. But for some stupid reason, I keep getting screwed over. It's just, I guess it's the way of things. Now, maybe if I was popular in school and I had connections up the ass, maybe things would have worked out differently for me. I don't know. And to be perfectly honest, I think the depression of the 21st century is on its way. Unless we're in it right now, which is very possible. I mean, with all the new technology and everything now, the Great Depression of today may not be as in-your-face visible, unless, of course, you're not working. Like, I'm not working. And I'm facing the feeling of I'm hitting a brick wall every fucking time I try to go look for a job. It's terrible. And I'm thankful that I was not stupid enough to go to college and then be $80,000 in debt. There are so many people coming back, getting done with college. I can't find a job. I've heard it so many fucking times. And I'm just glad I did not fall for it. I felt something was not right about this. You didn't have to pay for high school or elementary or any of that. Shouldn't college be free? Right or wrong? And why is it you need college for any decent job? And the worst part is, these decent jobs, they're non-existent. Because if they existed, these people getting out of college would have fucking jobs. So, all in all, what kind of jobs do we got? Retail, food service, restaurants, or fast food chains. I mean, what the fuck is there? Or if you're lucky enough to get into a fucking factory warehouse type of deal, which really isn't my cup of tea, I should be sitting behind a fucking desk, scheduling appointments. That's what I should be doing. I shouldn't be breaking my ass for a large company that don't give a shit. It's friggin' modern day slavery. There's no money. What I've noticed from my last few jobs, I guess in the last 5 years or whatever, maybe it's 6, I don't know, it's the same shit. You're making a minimum wage, or near minimum wage. In my case, my last job, I was above it, but close enough to minimum wage. And it's the same friggin' money. Like, you can't get ahead, you can't afford an apartment, you can't afford car insurance, you can't afford nothing. You put money away hoping you can get enough for a car, and good reason to be depressed. Now, as far as the Great Depression stuff, notice how jobs, they will hire you for a small amount of time, like with me, 6 months, so you can't stay there long enough to get benefits. They'll either try to fire you or give you a shit position like they just did to me. And they do this so you don't get no benefits, and then, they can hire somebody new and pay them less. Because if you're there long enough, you get raises and stuff. So it's a vicious cycle. You're going to be a slave who cowers on all fours, or you're going to stand up for yourself and try to go for better. I chose the hard way. I wanted better. I wanted to feel like I had something decent going. That's my opinion. That's the way I go. So, yeah, I think Great Depression of the 21st century is around the corner. Unfortunately, there is very little that could be done about it because the assholes who are at the top of the pyramid are the ones causing the problem. We need to work from the bottom of the pyramid up to fix the problem, basically. But, you know, there's something wrong with this picture. I just wish people would wake up and get with the program. All in all, you know, everybody wants to live and be happy, right or wrong. But I know this much. It needs to fucking stop. It's not helping anybody. It's not progressing us in any way. I think I'm really onto something here. What would make me happier is if things were to change. We need some real change in this world and in this time. You know, we can't get jobs anymore. Why not fucking create some? Okay, and if it's not practical to have jobs anymore, why don't you have fucking robots do all the jobs? And then set it up so nobody has to work anymore and we can just have robots make everything for us. You know? Why fucking enslave people and make everybody goddamn miserable? It's just stupid. It's not... doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense whatsoever. I mean, I feel in the 21st century things should be easier, things should be getting better. Am I seeing it get any fucking better? No. No. I still can't get a fucking car that I want. I can't get my own place. I can't move the fuck out. I'm just... I've had it. I'm supposed to be living the American dream. Third generation in this country. I can't fucking live the American dream? I mean, what the hell? Was the American dream another form of propaganda and bullshit? I swear, it seems like the only way you can get a job is if you know somebody. It's all corruption. Like I've said in my 21st century employment video. It's all revolved around corruption. They'll put an asshole in charge who has the fucking intelligence of a goddamn pinhead. I should have not lost my position where I was working. Okay, that job should have been fucking protected. Now, if where I was working had a goddamn union in it, I'd probably still be working there, even though there's a dick for a manager. That's another thing. Every time I walk into that place now, all my co-workers that I used to work with, everybody I knew, every time this man walks by, like, they might as well go on all fucking fours. They cower. They cringe. Ugh. I mean, come on. For a fucking minimum wage job, what is this shit? Alright, well, I'm going on and on, but, I kind of rambled on, but, you know, I'd like to see what you all have to say about depression and, how you think this wonderful, recession or Great Depression of the 21st century, how should be dealt. Please, leave a comment. Rob out. Peace.